Even though I spent a long time in that field, retirement has taken a mental toll on me. But I'll share more about that later. It felt great to be home, and I often think back to my days in my own office. I know it's time to focus on family. Although I've never experienced pregnancy, I do want to, but I don't think now is the right moment to discuss it, especially since you're dealing with a lot regarding your health, and I also want to get married. But I understand your situation as well.
Honestly, becoming pregnant at 52 feels a significant risk. I'm a bit scared. I did want another child, but my wife passed away, had endometrial cancer, which meant we couldn't have any more.
Babe, I'm not 52 years old. I'm actually 36, and I'm still very fertile, so I can get pregnant.
I'm in my 60s, Candace, and having another child is something I considered. I wanted to have a child with my wife before she passed, but her endometrial cancer was so severe that it was difficult for us to talk about. She ended up having a hysterectomy to remove everything because of the risk of the cancer spreading. Her health was my top priority, so I couldn't be upset about it. I supported her through everything, and while she beat the cancer, I've always wanted to adopt. I have a godchild named Cornelius, but he's a teenager now, and I'm not sure if I can get someone pregnant at my age. I've heard that sperm can age differently as men get older, but I don't really know much about male anatomy in my 60s, to be honest.
You can still get someone pregnant at this age. I remember when I was caring for a urologist. He was on vacation. He was a gay urologist at the office I was working for. There was a patient whose sperm count was extremely low, which had led to infertility. These days, men are using fertility drugs or testosterone treatments to boost their libido and sperm count. And to be honest, you ejaculated in me several times. It was strong, almost like a water gun.
Is that right? That means I'm doing something.
Of course, at 65, you can't complain if everything else is still working well.
I also think about my age, and how long I'll be around to watch him or her grow. I might only be there for his or hers early years.
Do you think 60 is too old? My mom's father had her when he was 63, and he lived till 95. So, do I think your age will be an issue when it comes to seeing your child grow? Absolutely not. You only get one chance to experience this, my love.
You're right, but I'd like to continue this conversation another time. There's a lot on my mind right now. Chanel told me she's helping an incarcerated individual, but she doesn't seem to realize how risky that can be. Plus, I got more labs for my heart checkup, which is really weighing on me. I understand you have needs, and I want to be there for you, but I hope you can understand that now just isn't the right time to focus on parenthood.
Honestly, it's something that's been on my mind a lot. But I respect that you're going through a lot right now and still need to talk about it at some point. There's no avoiding it. As for whatever Chanel's doing, I just hope she stays safe and learns from her own experience. I think you might be a little too hard on her. She's a grown woman, and sometimes you just need to let her figure out things. And don't stress too much about your diagnosis. Everything's going to be okay. It's not severe, and that's what's important, my love.
lot has been on my mind lately, and I'm glad I can catch up with you all and share what's been happening these past few days. Supporting my father since his heart failure diagnosis has been tough, especially as he's struggling mentally. And on a brighter note, I'm really excited about the GSA. Then there's Jose. He somehow got my number, and I think it was from my ex. He reached out for help and asking for $150,000. After hearing about those instant loans from Gemini, although he didn't qualify for that amount, he was approved for something smaller. He was hoping I can get his life back on track.
Jose is out of jail again, though in the past he never left the right way. He would always manage to escape somehow. I have no idea how he pulled it off, but he always ended up getting caught eventually. That's probably how he got out of jail again. Nothing's new. It's like a place he visits before going right back. We never really understood why he keeps ending up there. The streets just keep calling his name. He's well known around here, though everyone's wee bloke.
I'm honestly just stressed out, and I don't know what else to do. The only positive thing I can focus on is being a part of the GSA program. I gave him the money before meeting up with you all, and he even offered me half of it. But I told him I didn't want anything to do with it. My dad was expressing his frustrations to me because he doesn't like that I'm helping Jose, especially considering everything he's dealing with regarding his health. And he thought it was just all a lie.
I don't like it either. Sedrick and I know Jose very well. I think you should reconsider being around him because he not who you think he is, girl. Chanel, instant loans can be really tricky. There's always a catch. I don't understand Gemini, why you would recommend them, or why he would even recommend them. Just because his colleagues said they're volunteer work and don't need to pay them back or pay back. That's precisely the catch. And you should realize instant loans aren't like they used to be. My colleague Billie Jean told me about it. I didn't know these things had changed or that people were misleading. I was just trying to help a friend out, that's all. Friend, my quarterly told me it was still up and running. I didn't know things were going down here, but I made sure to warn everybody to be cautious now. With these instant loans, Chanel, they ask for your information as well as the other person's. If you're going to input all your details, it can feel like everything is going to fall apart on you. You offered the help and did everything to ensure my cousin was in good hands. But I don't think the money is going on something, going towards anything positive in his life. He may be making a bad choice. I'm really excited for the event tonight, and I appreciate you organizing for the community, and I hope Black Unite grows stronger. It's a powerful group, supporting men who have sex with men, including Black trans men. I'm frustrated I can't help directly, but I'd love for you both to participate and ensure everything goes smooth. It's XYSIM FM. Post this conversation. We gotta listen. They better give us a shout out on the radio today.
We bring you the latest news, current events, and all the stories that matter to you. Stay informed, stay connected. This is XYSIM FM.
Good morning, Sim Nation. I'm LaShonda Lee J, and welcome to your daily dose of news and updates right here on XYSIM FM. We've got an exciting lineup for you today, featuring important community updates, groundbreaking initiatives, and special highlights. Let's jump in. First, a big shout out to Dr. Michael Allen, the esteemed ER doctor from Central Hospital. Dr. Allen has been honored with the Outstanding Service Award for his exceptional contribution.
I hate that they make it seem like this doctor is such a celebrity.
And he's now launching a new initiative to provide free health screenings and emergency preparedness workshops to underserved communities.
I would love to have him answer the questions that's in my mind, especially as a medical student. He's literally the best ER doctor that hospital ever had.
Next up, we have exciting news from the Institute of Foxbury. After a long period of petitions and numerous denials, the Institute is finally launching its first ever Gay Straight Alliance GSA program today. This groundbreaking initiative is designed to support LGBTQ plus students and foster an inclusive campus environment. It's a historic milestone for the Institute, reflecting a strong commitment to diversity and inclusion. Our attention to a crucial topic in our community, sexual health and mental well-being. Omar Upton, co-founder of Black and Gay Mind United, has been at the forefront of addressing special compulsivity and supporting mental health. Omar has been open about his personal struggles with sexual compulsivity, which has driven him to create resources and counseling specifically for men facing similar issues. Is making significant strides in promoting both mental and sexual health, emphasizing the importance of responsible practices and regular STI testing. Omar's work is pivotal in challenging harmful attitudes and providing a supportive environment for individuals to seek help and improve their well-being. That's all for today's news. Remember, staying informed and supporting each other helps build a stronger, healthy community. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to join us tomorrow for more updates and insightful discussions right here on XYSIM FM. I'm Ashana Lee J, and you've been listening to XYSIM FM. Stay connected, stay informed, and take care.
Listening to everything on the radio today has me really excited. I'm glad things are happening. My brother, and of course, the doctor they mentioned. I'm just really happy that good things are happening in everyone's lives.
I'm really happy for the both of you being on the panel as allies. And I'm especially thankful for Gemini, who has fought for this. I appreciate you both putting this together.
No problem. I was surprised they brought up Dr. Allen and your brother Omar. Neither of them have a good reputation considering their current activities. Both of them are on Stringer, an app for gay men looking for quick hookups.
I don't really understand, but it's not my place to get involved. Everyone knows their situation, though. It's common knowledge.
Whatever your brother and Dr. Allen are doing is their business. Let's just stay focused on the fact that you're hosting a great event and everyone is showing up for it.
I completely agree with you, but I've never realized he was open about being diagnosed as a nymphomaniac. There's a time and a place to ask him about this.
Your brother is recognized as an OnlyFans porn star. He continues this even though he's married to someone new after losing his previous partner. He seems to lack that depth in that area, which doesn't appear to bother him. Well, it's nice that he's organizing something for us gay men. His main focus remains on casual sex with others.
This is all new to me. He usually is open about everything regardless of who he is. And as a sister, I would never judge him because this is his life, and he has every right to live how he wants. I just hope he's careful with what he's doing. There's risk of sexual infections and diseases out here.
Omar never seemed to care about his sexual safety. That's why he takes a pill every day. Did he mention that to you?
No. A pill? He never mentioned that to me at all. I guess he'll tell me whenever he's ready.
Honestly, it's a time and a place for him to be open about why he takes a pill every day. And a lot of people are very frightened or not sure to be open about that.
Oh yes, we could discuss that another time. I'm glad you got to hear the shout out on the radio, and I hope to see you there. And Sedrick, I'll update you once the event is over. It won't be long, but hearing the different voices and ideas will strengthen our community and encourage more people to get involved. What's gotten into you lately? You've been acting so different since you returned after 3 years. It feels like all you want to do is have sex. Honestly, I'm pretty sore, and I'm scared to go to the bed. I miss you too. It's been 3 years since we saw each other, and you've been on my mind. I miss you too, but it's been 3 years, and that's not enough. We need to have a real conversation and talk about everything. Just saying, I miss you doesn't cut it. I get it, you're right. Just saying I miss you isn't enough after all this time. Let's talk for real and figure things out, because I don't want to keep leaving things unsaid. We have been on dates, taking trips, like we planned it. We were supposed to get married, jump the broom. Now you missed your kid's birthday. I haven't heard from you. No calls, no texts, nothing, and it's worrying me. I'm sitting here in this hot tub, which I just paid for, juggling everything. Homework, school, and going to the shop doing hair. You know, I'm always here for you. I've gave you space because I don't want to overwhelm you. I just miss being close to you. I don't mean to neglect you or the kids. I just need some time to process everything. Losing their mother was hard, and our last conversation helped me close that chapter. Do you remember when you were looking for Cornelius? Cornelius was at the hospital while she was getting treatment. Hearing about Nikki's breast cancer, along with what Ava shared about mommy battling breast cancer, was really painful. We've been through a lot together since I was 16. I've lost good people, and I just needed some time to myself. I hope you understand that it's not personal, baby. I can't help but to take this personal, especially regarding our relationship. We've been engaged for a while. I'm not ready to jump over the broom. I'm 37, going on 38, and I've been caring for your kids since they were babies. Growing up in the South, I know how to raise children and have given them good childhood with home-cooked meals. Their mother neglected your feelings, used homophobic slurs which hurt you and the kids, especially during the battle with the breast cancer. I respect her as their mother. But she mistreated you, and I hate to see you hurt because someone who never truly cared. I'm here doing everything for you that she didn't. I understand why you feel that way, and I appreciate everything you've done for me and the kids, Gemini. I know we've been engaged for a while, and I want to move forward. I'm sorry for how my distance has hurt you. It's not a reflection of your worth. I respect you and all you've done to provide a loving home. Sedrick, I'm not asking you to give me what I need like a child. I've been involved with men and worked as a sex worker my whole entire life. To get here, I'm ready to move on. I know your children's mother didn't care about you. While she fought cancer, she never accepted fluid sexuality as a man of transgender experience. I'm okay with that because I like men. My frustration stems from not tolerating the disrespect towards me in my courtroom. I realized I had to step in where you've fallen short. Gemini, I hear your pain, and it hurts me to know how much you endured. I've never wanted you to feel like you had to step in for me. I know I've let you down, and I'm sorry for that. I see the strength you've shown, and I admire it. But I also feel lost right now. It's hard for me to accept that I've allowed my past and my struggles to come between us. I never wanted to cause you this kind of pain and a fear I'm losing the best thing ever. Sedrick, I can't accept what you're saying. You're in a relationship with a man now, and I'm sorry for your loss, but the truth is she never liked me. Do you remember that physical altercation? I won't let any woman put their hands in my face or talk down to me. Hearing her words reckless and she threatened me, those kids look up to me. And they never had a proper Christmas or Thanksgiving with her. And the fact that she lied about your child is unforgettable. As a mother, that's sick to me. I understand why you feel this way, and I'm truly sorry for everything you had to endure. It's painful to acknowledge the hurt that's come from my past, I never wanted you to feel disrespected or threatened, especially by someone I used to love. I know how much you care for the kids and the good things you try to give them. It breaks my heart that my past has caused such pain in our relationship. I wish things could be different, and I wish I could make it right, Gemini.
Sedrick, I need to be honest with you. When my shop was struggling and I was overwhelmed with student loans, you went over to be friend. You ignored my call messages while focusing on your ex, who never cared about you or your kids. I can't feel the sympathy for someone who caused so much pain. I worked hard to survive, hustled from morning to night to support your 3 kids and paid off my loans. It's been really tough, and I don't understand why you would do this to me. I never cheated or been disloyal. I was raised to aim higher than a dead-end job. I respect her as your children's mother, but I can't feel bad for her.
I can't express how much your words hurt. I never wanted to let you down, and I didn't realize how much my absence affected you. I was lost in my own struggles, and I see now that I was unfair to you. You worked so hard, and I admire your strength, but it breaks my heart to know that you felt alone during those tough times, and I wish I could go back and change things. I never wanted to cause you pain or make you feel like you didn't deserve better. I see how much you've given, and I'm sorry for not being there for you when you needed me the most.
This is a lot to process, which is why we needed to talk before I head to this panel. I want you to understand that I'm not a toy or a game. And after 7 years together, it's hard to see you pushing me away now. You're bringing up someone who has never respected you as a transgender man. With everything going to work, it's frustrating. You could have been just honest with me, Sedrick. And I can't stand this honesty. Sex isn't the solution for everything or a way to hide your feelings. I'm your partner, and I need you to be open with me. Please don't do this again.
I'm sorry for everything, and I mean it. I want to make it up to you because you don't deserve this. Nobody deserves this, not even my children. I respect you for being honest about what you had to do. I want you to know that, but I really do have work tonight, and I'm not joking the line about this. Let's get out of this hot tub and take care of what we need to handle.
Omar, no.
Seriously, Chanel, you can call? I'm in the middle of doing something. God, look, I have no bottoms on, so if you want to see this pretty big thing, cool. But can I at least get dressed? Chanel?
I left you a couple of messages and knocked, but I didn't expect to walk in and find everything happening. There's a lot that we need to discuss. How could you keep all of this from me? We're family. You've been with so many people. You have this organization focused on mental health for black gay men. Everyone knows you work for Boomer, but what about your HIV? I was supposed to be the one there for you, supporting you, and it feels like you've been moving from city to city without giving me a chance to bond with my nephew. You've never talked about him as if he exists, Omar. Omar, there's so much you need to share, and we can't avoid this conversation.
Since we're out here talking, I want you to know that I love what I do. I've been doing this since I was a teen, and it's my survival. I'm proud of where I'm at, and I'm the breadwinner for my family. I'm open about my relationships and my sexuality. It helps pay the bills. The people I connect with don't have strings attached, but I'm open to more if it develops. My partner supports me, and communication is key. Moving from city to city is about finding the right place for me. So,
We need to have this conversation. I've been on the top, and everything here is good. Our parents treated you well, but I was kicked out. If mom was alive, she wouldn't want me around. So, this unexpected visit, I'm ready for this conversation. Chanel, do you want a drink? Is your throat parched? Is it dry? We're gonna be talking for a minute.
No, I'm okay, thank you. Omar, I'm really hurt by everything you kept from me. I thought we were family, but it feels like you've been living a complete different life while I was left in the dark, knowing about your struggles with your HIV and your relationships without me being a part of it makes me feel so isolated. I never wanted to be someone who didn't know you or what you were going through. I've always been here for you, and it breaks my heart to think you didn't trust me enough to share these parts of your life. I wish things could have been different between us.
Girl, we are different. I couldn't tell anybody about my status, not even our parents. I was diagnosed in college, but I'm healthy and undetectable. So when I'm with others, they aren't at risk. And that's all you need to know. My life isn't perfect, but it's complete. Our relationship has had its ups and downs, Chanel. But you can't dictate my life. I want to be with multiple men, and you're my sister, not my parents. I don't have to share everything with you, and I didn't feel ready to tell the family. Hearing rumors about my status hurts, but I have to keep moving forward for my son and my future.
Omar, I'm really hurt, and I'm not here to argue. I just want answers. I know people with HIV often feel isolated and struggle mentally, and I don't understand why you hid this from me or thought I'll judge you. I accept everyone for who they are and don't care about your sexuality, who you sleep with. Since mom passed, you've been acting differently, and I don't deserve that. I'm just trying to be the best sister I can. How did you get into the porn industry? Your son will see this one day.
Being introduced to sex early brought a lot into my life. I started in college, and my therapist diagnosed me as a nymphomaniac. I embraced it because I loved the feeling. It became my career, especially with my work at Boomer. That freelance work pays my bills, and it makes me feel like a millionaire. My son won't see any of this because everything is age appropriated for him. I am an adult. I make my own choices. I enjoy sex every night. It's something I need. I am confident in myself. And honestly, who wouldn't want to be with me? Maybe you should consider stepping your game.
Omar, you can't even have a fucking serious conversation with me. This isn't a joke. I'm focused on my own success and future, which is why I'm concerned about you. I don't need to step up my sex life or be like you. Not everybody wants to be in that industry. Some people leave that life for something better. I want to see my nephew more often because he's family, and I know you've been neglecting his needs. He's stuck at home doing homework, playing video games, which is boring for a child. He needs to be around other kids, making friends. I know you cook for him, but what about his childhood experience?
Girl, what about my child? There's no need to talk about him or bring him up. He is perfectly fine. I'm making sure I do my daddy dues, okay? Everything in my life is the way it's supposed to be. I don't have to expose my personal or private life. This unexpected visit wasn't needed. I'm done with this conversation.
Umar, whether you like it or not, you're going to regret this. But fine, I'll step away from this conversation now. Just know that I'm here when you're ready to let me be.
Girl, I don't need your weird ass anyway. And don't slam my door.
Sedrick, I need your assistance with something. I remember you mentioned about a bit of Omar. But when I tried talking to him, he seemed pushed off the conversation. Could you step in and address this? Maybe set some things straight?
I don't want to get caught up in any family drama, especially considering how well things are with your father. Since we work in the same field, what exactly do you need from me? Do you want me to have a simple conversation with him or something else?
I need you to keep this between us. I just need you to have a simple talk with him, and if he gets out of line, handle it. I have to prepare for this event, so please do me the favor and don't let Gemini or anyone else know.
Listen, I really don't want things to go to that direction, but if that's how your brother acts, I'll handle it. I'll try talking to him first, even though he's not well liked, and I'm not a big fan of him either, but I'll do it for you. By the way, can I ask what's the reason for this again?
My brother doesn't understand how worried I am about him. With the things I've heard on the radio, I'm not feeling great about the situation, and on top of that, we had a heated argument, and it seems like he was ready to fight me.
I'll do you a favor this one time. I can't always step in like this, but let me go there right now, and I know Omar will be late for your event. Umar, we meet again. I've heard about how poorly you've been treating people, including your sister. See this gun? It mirrors how you treat people. Terrible, but unlikely you. It's deadly. Don't worry about how I got your address. Just know I'm here to set some things straight. I like to scare niggas off.
Listen, please, I don't know who you are or what you want. I'm scared. I have a child in the house and a good husband. I don't want to die. If you need anything, take what's in his pockets, anything in the fridge, stash there. It's the stash there. Just take it, I don't care. Please don't kill me.
I don't need or want anything from you. I'm not interested in your child or husband. What I do want to know is why you have a problem with Chanel and why you behave the way you do towards everyone. You're just a worn out person, and I'm here to set things straight. Do you really think anyone is afraid of you? You're acting like you're untouchable and unstoppable, but there are people who care about you, and you may keep pushing them away, and I may not know all the details, but consider this a wake-up call to change your life.
Look, I'm really scared. I feel like I'm going to break down. Please, put that gun down. I have a life, people in this house who love me. Whatever I said today, I didn't mean it to come out that way or hurt her. Please, just put it down.
Keep talking, Omar, because you're now facing the consequences of your words to her. Does it sting? Knowing how much of a narcissist you've been, does it bother you with this gun pointed at you? I'm not here to end anyone's life, but think for a moment. What if she had died? How would you feel? I'm making you confront your actions. This gun is meant for people like you, but I'm giving you another chance at life.
Listen, I'm not sure what you're referring to, but if I said anything hurtful, I sincerely apologize for it. Just please, I don't want to be shot.
You see this gun right here? It's a warning. Everything you said to her needs to be apologized for sincerely by the end of the event. If not, I'll be back, and it won't end well for you. Do you understand me, Omar Upton? I don't play fair when it comes to family or anyone else's. And acting neglectful and being a narcissist you are doesn't give you the right to treat people the way you do. And why is it an issue that your sister is worried about you? Like I said, follow through what I'm telling you, or You won't like the outcome. All right, please, leave. I'ma do it. I'm going to be late. I'll be checking on you afterwards. Omar.
Deep breath in and out. It's time for me to make lasting change.